That was official footage of the first time I saw Falling in Reverse. Now, this was a blissfully ignorant time because I used to be that type of person that would listen to music, but I wouldn't really care about the lyrics or like the people behind the band. But then I got Reddit. Last summer, I decided to get Reddit, not because I'm an incel, I was just curious. So I got it and I went to r/metalcore because that's my like favorite type of music. And oh my God, it was there where I learned a lot about this certain guy, this little goober that goes by the name of
Ronnie Radke. Ronnie?
Mr. Radke.
Ronald Radke.
So yeah, for like my first video ever, I'm gonna be talking about Ronnie Radke because he is a loser and he makes me really, really mad. I always kind of knew that Ronnie was an asshole, but like I never really looked into it that much because I didn't give a crap at all. But the second I started doing some research, oh my God. Now, the reason I'm dressed differently in some of these clips is because there's a lot of information that I forgot to put in or figured out after recording the footage. But yeah, this video is going to be about two main parts. In this video, I talk about his history and his arrests and the I See Stars incident. But I am going to do a part 2 where I talk about his TikTok and his album because they're insane. So, first of all, who is this Ronnie Radke? What is his backstory? Ronald Joseph Radke was born in Vegas, already a red flag, in 1983. In 2004, he joined the band Escape the Fate, but that didn't last very long because he assaulted a woman with brass knuckles. And they didn't like that, believe it or not. This was actually an organized meetup that Ronnie Radke had set up with this woman, but this little meetup ended getting one of the woman's friends killed, and he was only 18 years old. So because of all this, Ronnie ended up with 5 years of probation, but that must have been the most difficult challenge of all of history because he couldn't do it. He ended up with 2.5 years of prison. So this prison is where the band From Behind These Walls was birthed. Ronnie would work on this album, his magnum opus, every day. And this band would later go on to be called Falling in Reverse. So they went on to release a bunch of garbage music and a few bangers, but we don't care about that. On May 1st, 2012, Ronnie Radke was arrested for hitting his girlfriend. Surprise, surprise. I really am not surprised. I mean, just look at him.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Like, he looks like a domestic abuser. And once again, poor Ronnie is faced with another impossible challenge. That challenge is to show up to a single court date, but he can't do it. So I guess he just pays the $30,000 bail and pleads no contest. Next is the mic stand incident. On September 29th, 2012, Ronnie was playing a show and out of nowhere, he just starts going crazy and throwing mic stands in the crowd. He threw a total of 4 mic stands and 2 people went to the hospital. One of them was a 24-year-old man, but one of them was a 16-year-old girl. And this one really kind of makes me uneasy because eventually he kind of leaned into it, like he went all in, and it just makes me uncomfortable.
Hey man, aren't you that guy that sliced that girl's head open by throwing a mic stand in the crowd? You know what? Yeah, I am. And I might do it again. What are you gonna do about it?
He also thought it would be funny to include a mic stand killing a zombie in his music video for Zombified. We'll talk about this song later because, believe it or not, it's about cancel culture. Isn't that great? And his whole excuse for this situation is that the fan isn't mad anymore, so that makes it okay.
I threw some mic stands into the crowd. Okay, I injured somebody. Stupid, right? Yeah, she got a cut. She got some stitches. She's not mad.
The person that I hit with a mic stand is not even mad. So why are you mad? Are you kidding? Think of how stupid you, like, what? You're mad, but the person that I hit with a mic stand is not mad.
But like, her hero is asking her to forgive him. Of course she's gonna forgive him. She's like a 16-year-old girl and that's her hero. If my hero asked for my forgiveness, no matter what he did, I would forgive him. There were also pretty bad allegations against him sexually assaulting somebody, but it's all alleged. The case was dismissed due to lack of evidence, so there's not a lot of information that I have about that, and I don't even know if it was true, but I just wanted to mention it because I really wouldn't be surprised. So our friend Ronnie is off to a pretty darn bad start, I would say. And now that we've got the more serious stuff out of the way, we can move on to the downright embarrassing stuff that just really shows his character. Back in 2012, Falling Universe is getting ready to go on the Thug in Me Is You tour. This tour was to celebrate the album The Drug in Me Is You, so real creative stuff. One of the bands they invited on this tour was a band that goes by the name of I See Stars. Amazing band, by the way. I absolutely love them. But this tour wasn't all fun and games. No. Because one night, the entire band is pulled over and arrested for drug possession. Now, this made Ronnie really upset. He had always preached about his sobriety and how it was the best thing that ever happened to him, and good for him. But this made Ronnie so upset that he made a tweet basically saying he can't have drug users on his tour because he values his sobriety way too much. So yeah, just like that, I See Stars is officially removed from the tour. And judging by this tweet, you'd probably think they had some pretty bad stuff on them, right? Nope, it was just marijuana. That's it. And they got off on a $1,000 bond, which seems like a lot, but soon after the tour, I See Stars record label Samaritan Records decided to reach out and basically say that if they agreed to play the rest of the shows for free, that the record label would fund them to stay on the tour. So they went to Ronnie with this idea, and it probably went something like this. Hey, Ronnie, so we were thinking, and we got to talking, and we were wondering, is there maybe any way we could maybe stay on the tour if we play the rest of the shows for free? Maybe? And obviously he said yes, because why would you invite another band on that you have to pay for when you can just get a bigger piece of the pie?
Yummers.
But this didn't last long, because a few shows later in Detroit, Ronnie kicked them off again, which is absolutely insane because Detroit was their hometown. So Ronnie basically accepted their deal, took their money for a few days, and then dropped them off right at home. Obviously, I See Stars fans were not too happy about this. And OMG, the Detroit show was a disaster.
So look, Ronnie Radke kicked us out because we were chanting I See Stars. This motherfucker came out of his bus, told the security guard, he couldn't even do it himself, he got the security guard to come grab us, and then tell us, these guys gotta go, they're talking shit about my band, you can't talk shit about my band. Shit, he kicked us out!
Yeah,
we were
all of us
chanting,
too.
Fuck him!
All respect
lost for someone
It's not like if you're in your right mind, you're gonna kick people out like that for no fucking reason. He kicked people out in the beginning for saying they wanted to see I See Stars instead of him. And then yes, who has a problem with it, so I raised my hand and they fucking kicked us out too.
Whoa, okay.
He ends up kicking out so many fans, it's crazy. Just in that interview alone, I counted 20 fans that were kicked out. And a lot of them didn't even do anything. They were just caught in the crossfire. It's just very heartbreaking.
No, Joe and I are just standing here. We didn't even do anything.
I didn't even trash him, the guy was putting on a pretty good show. I don't like him, but then he's like, oh yeah, you have to leave.
I've always had respect for him, and he just kicks us out for no reason.
These two girls in particular paid over $200 for their tickets, and they came all the way from Canada, and they were kicked out for no reason at all.
Well, you paid for VIP. I think you should at least get a picture or a hug, and all we got was a handshake.
I didn't even get a handshake. You wouldn't shake my hand.
I was so excited. I almost cried on my way here. I just kind of want to cry right now, actually. But I still love him. I just wish he was nicer.
Meanwhile, inside the venue, Ronnie was busy throwing the biggest tantrum ever.
Yeah, the guy who flipped me off said, fuck you. What's your problem? Listen to me. I'm not your normal motherfucker. I need respect just like you do. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. I am not an animal. Please, stop treating me like I do not have feelings. Stop acting like I'm some super fucking human. Like I can just take all of your criticism all the time. I did not do anything wrong. You can't see that. There was a lack of respect. That's all it was. A lack of respect for my sobriety. Please understand that I'm not here abusing people. people. I'm not out here stealing money. I'm not out here to hurt people. I'm out here to help every single person that needs help, okay? That's all I'm here for. Please. 1 second. Can you hit the crowd lights? Can you kick the 5 people that are saying I see stars out of here, please? Right there. I see you. I see you. Right there. Kick these motherfuckers out. You know what? I don't give a fuck where they're from. I don't give a fuck. They're gonna show fucking respect to me, motherfucker. Fuck them. So get the fuck out of here. Go. Hey, you know what? Check this out. Show respect, you get respect. All right? That's how it works. Isn't that how it works in Detroit?
You show respect, you get respect. May actually be the most ironic quote he's ever said in his entire life. But oh no, he wasn't done yet. Then he decided to spit on a girl that was still chanting I see stars. This was actually this venue's first metal show ever. But after this, they publicly announced that they would no longer be having metal shows. So Ronnie didn't just ruin it for that concert, he ruined it for every single future metal concert that could have gone to that venue. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Here's the responses from both sides, so you can pause the video and read all of it if you want. But we haven't even gotten to the craziest part of the story yet. But before we do, I have to tell you about a little guy by the name of Lorenzo Antonucci. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Now, Lorenzo was in the band Sworn Enemy, and he had been in the scene for quite a while. So when all this buzz started up, he decided to make a video calling out Ronnie. This video is linked in the description if you want to watch the whole thing. But he basically just talks about the mic stand incident, the Detroit incident, and some other stuff. And after all that, it's finally over. Ronnie took the criticism and left it at that. Right? Right?
You guys didn't think I was gonna say something, did you? Well, guess what? I'm about to expose you punk motherfuckers right now. Sumerian Records, I See Stars, and Lorenzo the main event, you punk pussy.
Yep, he made a stupid diss track. And the name of this diss track was I Wash Cars instead of I See Stars, get it?
Let's get it on. Motherfucking I See Stars, more like I wash cars.
I'm obviously not gonna just like play the whole song, but I highly recommend that you go listen to it because it is so funny. Every line is insane. He basically just starts off by denying everything. He's like, oh, I See Stars lied about everything. I didn't take a dime. What are you talking about? And then he goes on to do this.
And deny it, motherfuckers, but I got proof. You fucking punk pussies forgot about the emails you slew at me, haphazardly asking for a...
But yeah, no emails ever came to surface, so it's pretty safe to assume that that was a lie too. But obviously, no Ronnie Radke song is complete without a little bit of singing. And oh my god, I'm just gonna play this like next whole part for you because it ends with my favorite quote from any song like ever.
So you can talk all the shit you want, but it's never gonna take away how shitty of a band you are, and your record label feels the same. And you can tell everyone I'm bad, and I won't try to explain. So all I know is that your band sucks, 'cause you're a digital renegade. Renegade, you're a digital renegade. Renegade, you're a digital bunch of gays.
Is just absolutely legendary. Digital bunch of gays. That's awesome. Now he says this because I See Stars uses a lot of like digital sound effects in their songs. It's almost like their songs are from a video game.
My life is like a...
Now very unfortunately, I do have to give Ronnie 1 point. Because he did call Lorenzo out on something pretty valid. Apparently, Ronnie somehow acquired audio footage of Lorenzo saying the N-word a bunch of times. But for some reason, he first mentions it by almost saying the N-word. Now, I'm not going to include the clip of Lorenzo saying the N-word in this because this video is not about Lorenzo, it's about what Ronnie's done. But if you do want to hear it, it's at the end of the diss track, which will be in the description.
Who's back in Sumerian? Who's acting a little black? Saying nigga a little bit at the end of this little track. I'ma end it a little back.
Even though he didn't say the whole word. He just said
Hold
the
on,
first
wait,
three
wait.
letters.
Stop
I think
that.
that's still... Turn that down. Come on. Ugh. Guys, I don't know how I missed this, but he literally did say the N-word. Like, look, he literally just left one of the G's out. Like, he actually said it. There's no way that was on accident. He just said a little bit afterwards, so it would sound like he said the N-word, but he could plead guilty, be like, oh, I didn't actually say the N-word. Look at the lyrics. I didn't actually say it. But you did, Ronnie. All right, well, back to this idiot. He didn't have to say that, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm very happy to announce that we can end this section of the video off on a good note. Because near the middle of the song, Ronnie decides to bravely come out as gay.
I love penis.
Congratulations, Ronnie. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you want to see that part 2 where I talk about his TikTok and his new album, because it's some really crazy stuff and I would love to cover it if you guys want to see it. And remember to hit that subscribe. So yeah, thank you guys a lot for watching. I know the video wasn't perfect, but one of the reasons I'm doing this is to get better at editing and to get better at doing the stuff that I love. So yeah, thank you guys. Bye.